Hi guys, Shaeeda here, and in today's vlog is all about shows that I would allow my 1-year-old to watch. Now, between 6 to 1, Ayaan is 10 months, so I'm going to show you guys a list of shows that I think that's appropriate for my 10-month-year-old. Now, the best or worst shows depends on the age. I just want to say that it's just not an attack on any particular show there. It's just that I'm a parent and I could choose what I want my child to watch opposed to what I do not want him or her to watch. Remember, you are the boss of your parent, ladies and gentlemen. You are the boss of your child. Sorry, I said you're the boss of your parent. You are the boss of your child, and society does not control your household. Now, they might want to advise you and tell you what to do with your child, but remember to take the advice with a pinch of salt. We are seeing a type of children that is being raised in today's society, and it's not a pretty sight. So I'm from the old school traditional. I was born in the 80s, you guys. I still have my values. I'm not one of those modern thinkers to a certain extent. I still have like old traditional values, and I would love to raise my son, because I'm an old mom. I will have to raise my son with some of those values. I think that when it comes to those things, there are some things we could throw away and say, okay, those too extreme that our grandparents and parents used to do. And there are some things that we could be like, okay, we could take this with us so that we could carry on this generation legacy, whatever it is. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So today's vlog is all about those shows that you do not want your baby to watch. So you guys, I was born in I'm gonna be frank with you. My generation, they did things that was good, like our parents. They did things that was great, and they did things that was not so great. Like, I don't believe in like flogging a child. Flogging, by the way, is beating a child into submission. I don't follow that to black and blue a child's skin. Like, I think that we got that from slavery. So I'm not even about like spare the rod, spoil a child. I think it's like get a little lash every now and then if you do something naughty, but the type of blow you want to hit your child is definitely not the blow to black and blue their skin. And our foreparents, they were raised in that generation where they believe that you have to beat a child into submission, and we got that from slavery, unfortunately. So you see it amongst more brown people practice that, more brown people, and there's a reason why. So we don't want to bring those type of old school beating a child, kill a child, that type of thing. We don't want to bring that into our new era. I think those are the things that I would let go. Yes, we want to discipline, but in everything there's moderation and there's balance, okay? Moderation and balance, trust me on that. So those are the type of things that I will not engage in. I'm not about it. My child is up. I'm not a type of parent to embarrass a child to, back in our parents' days, it was like, okay, we could embarrass them in front of their friends, beat them in front of their friends. Those things are disturbing to children. Children are people too. They have emotions, they have feelings, they feel hurt, they feel sad, they feel embarrassed. They're small, but don't think that they don't discredit how they feel. And trust me, when they get older, they remember those things that you did to them, and it wouldn't be nice. And it could affect them psychologically as well. Let me go get my baby. Yes, you guys. So Ayaan is up. He looks, look how you look. You guys keep saying he's not me, he's his dad. He's definitely his daddy's baby. You're definitely a mini version of Bilal. So those are the things that I will let go when it comes to this old school parenting, embarrassing your child, beating your child into submission to the point where it black and blue your skin. Those are just so, how do I say, barbaric, and I would definitely bring that into this era of being a parent. But there are things that I love back then that parents used to do. Like, they used to be they used to monitor the type of shows. More parents used to monitor the type of shows that their children should watch. And I'm definitely going to carry that into this new era with me as a parent to my son. So let's get right into the shows that I think that is not appropriate for my son, Ayaan. So you guys, we just finished those screen time alternatives, like gentle activities, playing. That way he could still have fun and enjoy what he's doing apart from just being glued to a tablet, being glued to the television. So now it's time for those shows that I will not make my 1-year-old or 10-month-year-old or 6-month-year-old watch. Like I said, it's all about what is age appropriate and what is not. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first show I'm going to start with is Bluey. I see that it's been a very popular show lately. Everybody's been glued to Bluey. All the kids watches it. Let me go ahead and take a look now. I looked at it this week, but let's do it together. You guys, Bluey is solely entertainment. It's nice two-parent household, mom and dad. And then there's the sister Bingo and the brother Bluey. I will definitely press pause on introducing my 10-month-old to this because I think at this stage, you want to teach him something more value. I think Bluey is for older kids. Like I said, this is all about the age, what's appropriate for the age or not. Doesn't make it a bad show. It's just that at 10 months, I will not bring Ayaan to the, I will not make him watch this show. Absolutely, definitely not. I think I will wait until he's like more 3 years old, and I will definitely put these shows moderation. I will never allow my 3-year-old to be glued to this for the entire day. This teaches him nothing really. It makes him laugh. It makes him like the little cute little voices and stuff like that. He might want to start putting on an accent to speak, which might not even be from England. So your child might be speaking with the accent to imitate Bluey, and I don't want that. I want my child to stay original to how he should speak, for where he's from. So each to their own when it comes to Bluey. Guys, this is Cocomelon. Okay guys, I decided to put on Cocomelon, and this is not what ChatGPT tells me to say. I'm going to make my own analysis of this show because I feel like everybody has been very critical towards Cocomelon, but let me see if it's worth it. Okay guys, so what I've seen so far, Cocomelon teaching you to eat broccoli, beans, and singing a little nursery rhyme to go with it, which is good, teaching you to eat healthy food. I just feel, for me as a parent, this is just me. I just feel like it's just so much. It's like this, so much, and it's just too much for babies. Like, yum, 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 I like it. Wow, it's just too much. And I feel as if it will definitely, it could cripple his way of thinking, especially deep thinking. I feel as if it's a little fast. It's fast to me. It's fast. It's fast. The images are very big in your face. Like, let me see. Let me try to watch a different episode. Like, I'm really trying to not be over judgmental. I'm trying to have my own opinion of it. Yep, it is fast. It is super fast. It is super fast. Because he watches a next show and it's very slow and it's good for him, He takes in all the images because he's just a 10-month-old. So Cocomelon is definitely not for him right now, just like Bluey when he gets older. And yes, it is definitely a show that I will allow him to watch in moderation. There'll be no more longer than 20 minutes of Cocomelon, maybe 30 for the max, definitely not hours on it, because you really want him to be a deep thinker. It's definitely overstimulated to a point. Next shows that I will not allow my 10-month to watch is any show on Nickelodeon. I'm sorry. It is not for babies. It's definitely not even for toddlers like SpongeBob and all. This are for adults. These are adult cartoons. I feel as if we enjoy those shows more than children, and I would just never want to plug a child into those type of shows. I think it's just making you feel like not to accomplish anything in life. What, frying Krabby Patties and just arguing with your neighbor. Like, I think Nickelodeon is just funny. It's funny for us as adults. It's definitely detrimental for our children. So you will not want your child to watch shows. So when it comes to Nickelodeon, and my 10-month-old, definitely no shows on Nickelodeon. PBS has some shows as well, really good shows. I was watching him this week with him. So I think I would quicker risk making him watch shows on PBS opposed to Nickelodeon for sure. So you guys, those are just some of the shows I will not allow my 10-month-old to watch. I want to look for shows that's definitely going to help with his speech, help with his language, help with his brain development. Those are the things I want to look out for. Those shows that are not too fast-paced, shows that are not over colorful for his eyes. So when you're a parent, you have to really look out for your child, and you have to make sure and make the best decision. And I know some of us we tend to be lazy. We just want to put on the television so that it could be quiet, but we don't want to poison them at the same time. So those are just some of my top shows, and there are also shows that I will definitely allow our son to watch. And let's go right into those shows right now. So you guys, there's a show called Gracie's. Hey, go. There's a show called Gracie's Corner, and
Gracie's Corner.
phonics song.
This is the
So I've watched Gracie's Corner, and I felt as if it's a very educational show for him. I liked it, just dancing, and it's more prone to people who look like him. So if you have like brown or black kids, it's definitely a show that you want to have, a show where your child will be like, oh my god, that child looks just like me. So it's good for that aspect, and it's more educational. So he's learning at the same time. It's not boring learning. It is also hyped. I think Gracie's Corner could pass. Same thing. I will not have him glued to this for the entire day. I would just give him probably 30 to 45 minutes of Gracie's Corner, and then I will try to practice teaching him everything that he saw, practice teaching him the phonics, counting, colors on my own, because that's the only how they would learn is if you practice it with them. So this is Oma and Hana. I think it's a show based in Malaysia. So you guys, that was a particular episode of Oma and Hana. It's a show more teaching you moral values. That friend, as you see, he was disabled. He has no hands. And I love it because it's teaching children that if you're different, you could still enjoy life. He's like, I could do anything. Though I'm different like you, I could do the same too. And I felt that was really touching for me as a parent. So it kind of showing him that when you go out into the world, you're going to see children, and some of them mightn't have hands or feet. And you just treat them with kindness, and you love them just like you love any other of your friends. So I love that. The only dislike about Oma and Hana is that some of the episodes could be very super heavy. Like they had this one when I think there was a death in the family, and I felt like it was just so morbid and too much for my child. I was like, no, that's just too much for my 10 months. Yo, yes. So with that, some episodes, I will definitely give it a pass. Some episodes, too heavy for him, just because he's too young to know all of those things about death and all these things. Like that will come when he's a little older and he can understand more. So I like Oma and Hana, although it's more like Muslim friendly for our people. I just like some of the episodes do have things that everyone could relate to, like being different. So whether you're Muslim or Christian, you can relate to this. This is Ayaan's favorite. It just happened to be his favorite. I wasn't looking forward for it to be his favorite. I put on some shows for him, and it was just like 3 months, and he just got glued. I realized when Dada and Me comes on, he was just like, he loves it.
But my friend.
Talking badly about others is really unkind. And our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam always said that speaking badly about someone behind their backs is like eating a piece of their flesh.
Yuck.
Exactly. Maybe a song about this will help us and all those around us to always think twice before speaking badly about others. To the song machine.
So you guys, I love Dada and Me for my son, although it's more Muslim oriented, and a lot of people might want to like introduce their child, which is okay because it will have, I'm sure there's Christian shows for your child that would teach your child morals and values. But when it comes to values, morals and values, I love Dada and Me. Right now he's saying don't backbite, teaching children not to hurt other children's feelings. Don't speak about someone like, if the child is a poor kid in school, you don't ridicule that child. You treat everyone equally, and you try not to backbite. And I love the message behind it, because that's how I want to raise my child. A child who loves everyone, accepts everyone, and not backbiting and stuff like that. So I really love the moral message behind Dada and me. It's when it comes to teaching you how to count and phonics and ABC, it's not about that. So with this being said, again, with moderation, if you want your child to learn like moral values, if you're Muslim, this is like one of the top shows for me. It's really good. But if you want your child to like have the whole package of learning how to count and phonics, I would say you want to give this put us on the back burner. So each show has its pros and cons, and I think this show wasn't made to like teach your child education, but it was made for like moral values. So those are some of my shows that I will allow my son Ayaan to watch. Opposed to the shows that you guys saw at the beginning that I will allow him to stay away from now in his life because he's too young. And then you guys, I just want you guys to know that Ayaan is walking officially. So with that being said, he fell yesterday and he got his first boo-boo on his head. You know, when you're walking, he fell flat on his face and he scratched his nose. So now it's like I want him to walk, but now it's like I'm just so scared of him injuring himself. So I know I'll have to be like right now. I just want to lift him up because I'm scared of him even going on the floor by himself and falling on his face. Like, well, you guys, I decided to put a little band-aid on Ayaan's boo-boo. We also have a next show, and this show, Ayaan is not very fond of this show, and just because each show and they have their own preferences, I feel as if when I put it on, he tends to just watch it shortly, then he turns, moves, he goes. And that's Miss Rachel. Now, I really like Miss Rachel. She's just not for toddlers, but she also have for babies. She's very broad. And a lot of shows not broad. Like when you watch Bluey and these things, they're created for just older kids. But Miss Rachel, she's very broad, and I love that. Let's go for baby learning with Miss Rachel. How to pronounce words. She's not just saying mama. She's saying ma. She's saying mom in sign language as well. If a child doesn't learn as fast as others, Miss Rachel is definitely the show for your child. He just don't like to pay attention to Miss Rachel. So Ayaan's preference is not Miss Rachel, but I think when he's just 10 months. I think probably when he reaches a year and older, he would definitely gravitate to watching Miss Rachel. But she's a smart woman. I could tell that she created this show. She has so many accolades and so many degrees and masters. You could tell that she knows exactly what she's doing when it comes to child development. So definitely A+. She's definitely going to teach your child to learn how to pronounce words, how to say mama. I love it. And plus there's different levels she has for babies as well as toddlers. And I love that about Miss Rachel's show. It's just that we need to get Ayaan on board when it comes to Miss Rachel. Anyhow, you guys, those are just some of my top choices. There's also other things on YouTube like Ping Pong. When I was babysitting my sister's kids back in 2017, Ping Pong was definitely like the go-to thing. That is like Baby Shark, do. Like, yeah, we was looking at Baby Shark before it became popular back in 2017. So I love Ping Pong. It's good. Let's go ahead and click on one of these shows. Not introduce my child to Ping Pong at this age. My sister kids were older. They're like 3 and 4. But for a baby level, definitely no. And at the same, and also you want to monitor how much of screen time they play when they watch things like this. I see it, changing fast, just like Cocomelon, very colorful, very bright. This one is called Healthy Habits. Okay, Ping Pong has it has educational things in Ping Pong. They're just like Miss Rachel. But for my baby, I would just put a no on Ping Pong for now. Temporarily no. Anyhow, you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Shaeeda, and today's vlog was just about shows that I will make my 10-month-old watch. Opposed to shows I will not allow him to watch at this point in his life. It's all about their age and what is appropriate for them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I didn't mention. Let me know what is your top shows for your kids, on what shows that you don't want your children looking at. Please let me know in the comments, and I really would love to read them and probably get some feedback so that I could take it forward with Ayaan as well. You guys, bye bye. Say bye bye. Say bye-bye. Let's play this game. Knock, knock, knock. Peep it. Turn the key. Walk it. Then Mr. Chin Chin want it. Knock, knock, knock. Peep it. Turn the key. Walk it. Then Mr. Chin Chin want it. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, everyone. Mwah. Bye.